So at 3 a.m. in the morning, they're saying winter storm advisory. Good thing I'm not camping tonight. Let's get this adventure going. What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Mid-10 Outdoors. We are laying between the lakes doing a very cold, make sure I got you zoomed all the way out, very cold ride today by myself. I'm gonna go up here. I've got a road that I want to go back on that I went on in the spring of last year. I think it was spring, or maybe in the middle of summer. But I want to see how the front lift will affect how the truck rides through a certain area, ditch, whatever. Anyway, it's a cold one. It's 30 degrees. It's not going to get much warmer. Like I showed you in the beginning of the video, they're showing ice coming in tonight, early morning, but then I think it's supposed to change over to rain. Hope to God it does. Anyway, we're at Land Between the Lakes, my favorite place in the world to hang out and recharge the batteries a little bit. So anyway, first ride of 2025. Let's see what we can get into. Hopefully we don't screw nothing up. Okay, this is where I drug the last time. But I think what I'm gonna do is do a little different on the crossing here. Let me put the camera out best I can and try to drive too. This may be nice. But I'm gonna try something a little different this time to keep dragging so bad. There's water in the little creek this time. Didn't drag. Didn't drag that time. I kind of hit it at an angle. So, interesting. Don't know if the lift, 3-inch lift in the front, leveled the truck out. Maybe that helped. But anyway, that was the crossing I wanted to see how I did. And I did fine. Alright, so the last few times I've been up here, they've been scattered or in the other fields and stuff, and you couldn't see them, but today, they're right there. It's the bison of Land Between the Lakes. There they are. Got all this to roam, and they're right here because they're feeding on the hay. But anyway, you don't realize how big that is until you really stop and look at it. And they've got several other fields going that way that they roam in. But anyway, you can see the bison. They got big signs all over the fence here, do not cross fence. Yeah, I wouldn't want to tick one of them big suckers off either. But anyway, do not cross fence. You will die from a bison. Alright, let's go. Alright, so you know one of the big things that we like to do when we come to LBL is hit cemeteries. I think I've passed this one a couple times, and I know it's the Newton Cemetery. I don't know that I've ever stopped, but we're stopping now. There's one right there. James R. Sr. Dude. He was born in 1850, died in March. Huh. There's no exact date, just March of 1948. Well, looks like there's a lot of new ones in this one. Watch where I'm going here. Yeah, this is the Newton Cemetery. Oh, here's another one of those. October 8th, 1916, April 19th, 1917. Here's another one, 1897 to 1898. There's just a marker. You can see that. I didn't think the sun was going to come out. It's been cloudy all morning, but it's still cold. It's in the 30s still. Let's look around and see what we've got. A couple of them down there that look kind of interesting. 1879 to 1959. I think 1700s is the oldest we've seen so far. 1800s is nothing. 1842 to 1888. So Sarah only lived about 46 years. That's crazy. George Newton, Virginia Militia, War of 1812. Look at that, y'all. Check that out. That's pretty amazing. Okay, so here's something that's interesting I've never seen. We've seen sticks and stuff before that were stood up that were marking graves, but I'm wondering if these rocks in certain places are really old graves. I've never seen that before here. Well, maybe we have. Bill chime in the comments, but I mean, look at that. Is that really a grave marker? That one? This one back here is piquing my interest. Let's see what it say. It's another one of those monument like. Look, Mom, no walking stick. J.P. Joyce, born 1831, died December 23rd, 1889. Huh. Whoop. There's a coin on top of it too. That's a dove with a piece on it. Should have grabbed my jacket. It's in the back. There's a penny. It's been glued to this. This one looks like it's been broke before. I wonder if a tree fell over and hit it. There's part of a tree missing right there. Let's wander over here a little bit. Sorry, we just find these old cemeteries interesting, and like I always say, they tell their own story. Here we go. Can't really make it out. It's old. That was hand carved, not like this. This one was hand carved. I see what looks like 1809 to something, 1933 maybe. These have got recent flowers on them too. Well, I say recent. They're artificial. They've got some fading. You can't read these too well. Oh, like I said, these always get me. Hang on, I'm gonna rehang their thing up for them. Infant. And I tell you what, I can barely make out what it says. I see what either is 1815 or 1915, excuse me. Okay, so here's another one. 1914, July 11th, July 20th. Wow. Anyway, I hung your little thing back up for you. Cause I'm a good dude like that. I will hang your stuff back up. Oh, hang on. I figure if I do stuff like this, you know, it might help out my time. There you go. Decorations hung back up. Oh, it's quite old too. Uh, 1894, 1951, 1897, 1967, 69 years, 11 months, 25 days. That's being precise. At least I didn't have the hours and minutes on there. But anyway. This one right here is the but yeah, those rocks standing up right there, right there. I wonder if they're supposed to mean there's a grave there. I don't know. But I'm getting chilly. I'm gonna get back in the truck. We're gonna go down the road a piece. That's how we say it in the South, that we're going to go on down. We're going to go down the road a piece. But anyway, yeah, I didn't think the clouds were going to go away today, but they have. It's kind of nice right now. Cold, but pretty. All right, let's go on further. now we're at Taylor Bay. I've been up here a few times. I'm just getting a few minutes out of the truck. That's what I'm doing. But I'll turn around, you can see Taylor Bay behind me. Pretty lake. Part of Lake Barkley. It's down quite a bit. But TVA drops their lakes in the winter. Do all of them at home, Percy Priest. Old Hickory doesn't because it's a river. So anyway, yeah, I still got to camp up here this year. Got to do it. Clouds are kind of trying to start moving back in. I didn't check the weather forecast to see if it's changed any outside of the doom and gloom we're supposed to get weather-wise. I guess we'll see, but I mean, if you look back that way, it's pretty cloudy. Pretty cloudy. I'm gonna sit you down for a second because I'm gonna get some water. I'll still talk to you, you can still hear me. I do have a big old ball of Deer Park. There you are. There's another cemetery up here, but we've been there before. I'll sit you right there. What's going to happen? You can see me. I've got to get another Joby pod. My other one of the legs won't stay in place. It keeps sliding. So I've got to get a new one of them. I let an old truck rest a little bit. Haven't done anything hard. I've just been driving. I guess at some point I'm gonna start heading back. What time is it? It gets dark at what, 4:15 or so? It's almost 1 o'clock now. Anyway, let me show you a hat I got. Oh, yeah, hair. Got me a wide brim hat. What do you think about that? No jokes, no nothing in the comments. Don't do that. It's not nice. That's rude. I don't know. It's different. Everybody said it looked good on me. What do you think? Alright, I'm going to hang out here for a second. Then we'll get back in. Okay, one of the things I've got with me, I am shooting photography too. And I've got this old thing with me. Now, I'll dump the pictures at the end of the video. But this is a Canon Rebel XTI. It's a 10 megapixel camera. It's a old CMOS sensor, but I still get some really good pictures out of it too. So like I said, I'll put all the pictures at the end of the video of the lake and stuff that I've taken. But anyway, I'm headed south back towards the main road, so we'll work our way down. This is that's still Lake Barkley, but that's the little dam. I think that's Synergy Lake right there to the left. But you always find people parked on the side of this road and over here fishing one side or the other, which is kind of cool. All right, let's move on down the road. Okay, I've never been down this. Don't know why, but I've never been down it. As I got out of the truck, where'd it go? Maybe I didn't step on it. Oh, it's gone. I don't see it now. It's blended in really well with the rocks. Well, I don't see it now. Huh. Oh well, there was a shell laying there. But look here. Look at this. it's like a barge, but and I'll show you the other part as we drive back out. There's a wall here. There is a concrete rock wall sitting there. And then right up here, and I'll show you in a minute, is a foundation. So an old house or something. Wow, I've never seen this. I've never been down here. Hopefully I can get back out of here. So anyway, that was I'm not going to pull out there too far because that looks like I can get nasty quick. But we are going to turn around and we're going to go back up. But this is cool. I've never been down here before. This is 157. I got to remember this. Have to bring Bill and them down here one of these days. But road going back out might be fun. I'm up for it. Let's do it. All right. Well, there's that wall. You can see everybody's had their graffiti on it. This is the way I gotta go back up. But this foundation here, I have to take some pictures of that. But there's a foundation to something that used to be here a long time ago. Watch out for all the bad graffiti. There's more over there. On over. That's wild. I've never seen that. I've never been down here. Alright, let's climb this hill. Okay, we have actually come to the end of our journey. Yeah, I put this back on. So we're going to celebrate a little bit. Weighed in this morning at 293 pounds. I am officially under 300 pounds. So I'm going to eat a little chocolate and caramel. Anyways, guys, I know I come up here a lot. Close to home, it's easy to get to. We're going to do some more stuff this year. We're going to take further trips. Brain's working a little bit on what we're going to do next. So anyways, this pick, really guys, pick up your stuff. I bet there's a trash can somewhere back over that way. You could throw that away. Anyway, you didn't. Now anything to pick up stuff with, unfortunately, right now, or I would clean that up myself. But with that said, I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody subscribing. Welcome to 2025. Hope we do more. I hope we do some really cool stuff this year. I'm not going to say what we're going to do. I'm not going to say what we're going to get into yet, because every time I do that, it backfires and doesn't happen. So I'm fixing to point this thing towards Nashville, then into Mount Juliet and home. I appreciate you watching. Hope you got a lot out of it. Hope you saw some cool stuff. Don't forget the pictures will be here at the end. Oh, it's changing CDs. I was like, what is the radio doing? Squirrel. But y'all have a great one. Appreciate you watching. Please subscribe, like, all that other good stuff. And be prepared. We'll see you on the next one. See ya.